Hello, my name is Avery, and I am representing the pro side for why AI should be in schools. Why AI should be in schools is because it helps students in personalized learning and giving them more one-on-one time with teachers. One of my points is AI mentors are available anytime to help students learn anywhere at any moment. For example, if you're behind on schoolwork, you can use the AI to catch up. In the article From Virtual Tutors to Accessible Textbooks, 5 Ways AI is Transforming Education, students have said that 6 months after being tutored by AI, their income has increased 44%. This shows that using AI for schoolwork has benefits to life outside of school. Another reason why AI shouldn't be in schools is because along with personalized learning, it helps students with not level education still have the same chances of getting to college as people who can afford education. Another example is that people who have disabilities don't have as many opportunities as people who don't. AI has been overcoming this problem by creating digital textbooks, sign language videos, interactivity, audio descriptions, and text-to-speech conversations. These examples show many ways that AI is overcoming the challenge of disabilities. My last point on why AI should be in schools is because it helps students have more one-on-one time with teachers. AI completes tasks automatically, so teachers have more time to help students who are behind or need help. On a test run, it shows that 10% of students are already saying it helps. This shows that having a teacher around makes it easier for students to learn and helps the teachers have less work to do. Overall, why AI should be in schools is because AI mentors help with personalized learning, including more diverse and adapted learning to those who don't have as many opportunities, and help students learn more of a teacher.
Thank you. So judges, let's give a score to the pro lead speaker. And then we will have the con lead speaker.
AI is currently a burning topic, sparking debates such as this one. Hello, my name is Claire Chen, and I am the lead speaker for the con side. Now, are we seriously going to overlook the fact that students are using AI to cheat? According to Article 1, in the last school year, 63% of middle school and high school teachers have said that students have gotten into trouble for using it for schoolwork. AI would make it easier for students to cheat, holding them back from learning. AI also has major problems, such as it being able to be used for bullying. According to Article 3, the text states, AI used in schools come with real risks, such as bullying. AI can easily generate an image that looks like an actual photo, and the bully can show it to the person, deceiving them. As AI gets more advanced, it's harder to find the difference between AI and human. So judge, audience, and fellow opponents, I close my argument with me imploring you to vote for the con side because AI only negatively impacts the schools because it helps students cheat and can be used for bullying other students. Thank you for your time, and I yield the rest of my time.
Let's pass the microphone to the crossfires. And we're going to start with give a score to the con lead speaker, judges. And then first crossfire will begin. Julia.
Sorry.
I think AI should be allowed in schools because it helps people that don't speak English understand what's going on around them.
Yes, but even though if people can't speak English, there are special people that can be hired in the schools out of school budget, which is freely supplied by the government, and they can help translate the language.
Yes, but this creates extra work for the teachers and students to do in order to get to a more inclusive learning area.
Yes, but teachers are not specialized for this. There are actually specialized teachers that help translate these languages into the English language that we commonly understand today.
Okay. Another reason why I think AI should be allowed in schools is because it helps people that are disabled. It helps them learn and understand what's happening.
Yes, people that are disabled can have learning advantages from AI, but some specialized teachers that are hired by the government, again, can specialize in these certain aspects. For example, there are people with special mental disabilities, and we have teachers in different schools around the New York State that can help them learn better.
Okay. Yes, well, this is true. It would be while teachers are going to other schools, not other schools, other students about like different problems they might have. The students that are disabilitized might not have as much time for them because there are also other students, and they might need AI to help them describe their surroundings or where they're going inside the school.
Yes, but class size reduction, like something that our school has applied to, that can also apply to these special education classes, so teachers have more time to focus on every single student.
Yes, while there are special education classes, not every class is a special education class. And especially in the special education classes, they need to get to more people inside the class for more help.
That's why there are certain schools that only help specialized people.
Yes, but what about the other schools that are going to, that have to have a separate class for these people? Then that helps them have less time.
Well, if there's separate classes in the schools that have time for disabled people, well, they can also have smaller classes. Like this year, our school has applied for smaller classes, so now teachers can help more of the students and take more time to do that. And if there's special education classes that can apply for class size reduction, this will also happen with them, so everyone has time to focus on.
Yes, but AI can also help give more time to teachers who might be already stretched thin because of.
Thank you. The first crossfire for the pro side was Julia, for the con side was Ryan. Pass the microphone, right, Ryan? Okay, good. Now we're going to have a second speaker for the pro side. You can start, Mark.
Hello, my name is Mark, and I think that AI should be allowed in schools because it can help with lots of things, including ideas, planning, and grammar. For example, at Georgia Tech, they give their students the ability to use AI, but they give them guidelines and rules and regulations to make sure that they use AI safely. The text states that we know students are using AI in their own academic work, and so if they're going to, let's give them some guardrails, Clark said. This explains that if you give students rules for AI, then they can use it responsibly. And another use for AI is helping with brainstorming, coming up with general ideas. In the second article, it states that AI is okay if it's used for simple tasks, not doing your entire college essays. This implies that if AI is used for brainstorming or idea making, it is okay to use. If you have a bunch of unorganized ideas for a lot of things like stories and book titles, ChatGPT says that it can help organize ideas by breaking them down into clear and structured categories by making it easier to see connections and develop a cohesive plan. This proves that AI will help you with your ideas, organization, and planning. I genuinely think that AI should be allowed in schools because it can help many students who have little time for lots of things, including ideas and organization. AI can help with a lot of things at that, and that is why I think AI should be allowed in schools.
Thank you. Let's give a score to the pro second speaker. And now we'll have the con second speaker, Charlotte.
My name is Charlotte, and here are some more reasons why AI should not be allowed in schools. According to Article 3, AI is disrupting socializing between teachers and students to students. In fact, half of the students believe that AI harms relationships, and a decrease in connections in schools is a concern for 47% of teachers and 50% of parents. This is important because if you don't learn to socialize in school, it will be harder for you to learn to socialize later, and socializing is a big part of your life. Also, if you don't socialize, you can become closed off and not talk to anybody, and it'll also be harder for you to make friends. Friends make you happier, so if you don't socialize, it'll be harder for you to make friends, meaning it might make you sadder. Students also already use AI to do schoolwork, and people fear students will not learn to do work themselves. For example, in the future, it will be harder for students to get jobs because they'll be used to having AI do everything for them, and they can also become lazy and over-reliant on AI. This means they also won't learn to do work themselves, and in the future, when they have to handle work, they will be used to it. AI combines a lot of articles which can be false. Also, if AI does not know something, it could make stuff up. Students' work, if they use wrong info, will show in their grades. And your grades are permanent. And let's say you get an opportunity to redo it or change it, then you will still know that you didn't get as high a score as you did with the redo. Also, school is for learning. So if you're using wrong info, you could learn wrong information, and AI will be replacing the learning opportunities that you get from school. Also, if you learn wrong information, then you might have to relearn a lot of the information you thought was correct, and which is time consuming and can set you back grades. Allowing AI in schools goes against the entire reason why we're at school. We are all here to learn together, and AI takes that away from us.
Thank you. Let's give a sport to the con second speaker. And then we'll have the second crossfire, starting with the pro side. You can start.
AI should be allowed in schools because in South Korea, they are planning to make digital textbooks which help personalize learning for students and helps produce learning gaps and lessons for private tutoring.
However, that is true, but AI is extremely unreliable and cannot be trusted to monitor student level and progress.
Can you repeat that last part?
Huh? Okay. AI is extremely reliable and cannot be trusted to monitor student level and progress.
Well, I think they can because for MyPath or the iReady that we do for homework, it tracks where I am and it shows me exactly what I need help with, and it helps me improve in my writing skills.
However, I also use MyPath sometimes because our school is supposed to use this, and sometimes I find that the level is kind of off. I feel like AI cannot really determine how good you are at something.
If that is true, then sorry, repeat that last part.
AI, I also use MyPath, and sometimes I feel like the level it assesses is kind of off.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that fully because when I use MyPath, it shows me exactly what I got wrong on the iReady, and when I'm doing MyPath, it tells me if I pass. And so I look back to what I got on the iReady, and it shows how I improved.
Okay, so MyPath and all this AI stuff, this can also this can assess student level and could be accurate or inaccurate sometimes. But besides that, AI could also help with cheating and bullying.
Well, cheating and bullying can be caused from AI, but teachers can add restrictions on AI to make sure that students aren't cheating. And if teachers find that students are cheating, they can have serious punishments, which will reduce which will make sure students won't cheat. And also, teachers can monitor and look at what you're searching on AI and see what is on your laptop. And so if they see that you are cheating, that will be a big problem.
However, there are a lot of different students in a school, and it's hard to monitor all at once and at a certain time. For example, you could block some websites using tools and extensions, but sometimes students can still manage to find a way out because there are so many websites that support AI, and students could easily find access to one of them and still learn false information and spread bullying.
Yes, but also, like whenever I use ChatGPT, the chats are saved, so they can be on their student accounts and.
Thank you. So the pro second crossfires was Julia, the con was Dorabella. I'm sorry, I meant Emma. Emma was pro, Dorabella was con. Okay, now we're going to have the speaker summary for the pro side. You just hold it?
I'm Aria, the speaker summary for the pro side on whether AI should be allowed in schools or not. And some important points that I've heard from the rest of my teammates are availability for people with less income and translations and help with disabilities. Some minor points that I think are also important are typo fixers, brainstorming and editing, and efficiency with teachers. Personalized learning, lesson plans, and hands-on support are also other important points. Digital textbooks are an example of this. They reduce the need for tutors and also give more personalized learning. I think that these are big problem solvers and that using AI for these can help eliminate the cons and advance the pros. Thank you.
Thank you. That was the pro speaker summary. The con speaker summary. Good job.
Hello, my name is Noah, and I'm going to summarize the key points made by my team. Increasing use of AI in student assignments signifies lowering levels of their ability to think for themselves, which means that when it comes to them being in the real world, they won't have as much of a chance as people who didn't use AI. Meaningful relationships between students and teachers have been reported decreasing as students go to their computers for help instead of their peers. AI writing, for people who use AI to write their applications for colleges, it doesn't have emotion or authenticity that a human does, so it would take a very high amount of editing for it to do so. And lastly, tech-fueled bullying and sexual harassment has been reported along with AI, which is a very bad thing. I would like to add that in Article 3, rising use of AI comes with big downsides for students. It states that due to AI, we are much more susceptible to large-scale data breaches. That means student photos, files, names, and many other things being leaked to the public. Yeah.
Thank you. So that was the pro speaker summary was Aria, the con was Noah. Now we're going to have to set it back to 3 minutes, and we're going to have the grand crossfire. Who would like to start off our grand crossfire? Okay, Claire will. Let's put the microphone just like in the middle of the table. Middle table on each side. Yeah.
Everybody can do the grand crossfire.
Okay. Remember, we're going to do this by hand raise. Okay? Okay. You can press the timer. Claire.
So, according to the second crossfire for the proposition side, for the prop side, restricted on AI, and they can find students who's the bullying, and they can monitor students and save to your account. Well, what if you use the AI at home to generate the image of whatever you are trying to generate, and then share it anonymously? How can they track you down? It's not saved onto your own school account. It's saved onto your own account.
Emma?
Well, yes, but also whenever I use ChatGPT, the chats are saved on the, like, I don't know if it's the cloud or whatever, it's just saved on ChatGPT and also other AI stuff. And when you get to school, this will take some time, but teachers can say, can I see if you used any AI for homework? And if students lie, they can go back and see like when they were on their devices.
Ryan?
Okay, so it seems like your argument is completely focused on ChatGPT, while there are other artificial intelligence out on the internet, such as DeepSeek, Claude, and Perplexity.
Yes, but I also said a couple others, like there's also another one, Grok, and that's the same thing. And I know this about other websites that are used with AI.
Claire?
It seems like what you're trying to say is seemingly focused on the school's account, which I never stated it was on your school's account. I stated it could be on any other account you own.
Julia?
Yes, well, it can be on any other account you own. If you do use it in school, it's probably gonna, if there is sexual harassment or some other type of bullying going on, the teachers can easily find out. And I noticed in your earlier argument, you pointed out that how are they gonna track down these people? Now, like we see with 911, when you call 911, it instantly tracks your location. So you can probably do that with each phone or tablet or Chromebook that you're using to do this bullying or sexual harassment.
Ryan?
The reason 911 can track you down but not schools is because 911 is actually federal government, so they actually have a bunch of like tracking bugs like in your phone or whatever devices you own.
Okay. Yes, well, this is true. When you're on your Chromebook, that still has the same kind of tracking devices.
Thank you. That one's not graded, judges. And then we're going to do 1 minute for the pro final focus. Pass the microphones over. Onside, pass the microphone over. And Kiri, you can start.
Hi, I'm Kiri. I will be the final focus for the pro side, telling you why AI should be in schools. During the course of this debate, my team proved that AI should be in schools by showing you how AI can have a good impact in schools. For example, AI can help with organization, personalized learning opportunities, and one-on-one time with teachers. And it can also help with brainstorming ideas and helping you get information. So therefore, my team stated important details, so that's why I think many important details, so that's why I think AI should be permitted in schools.
Thank you. That was the pro final focus. And now the con final focus.
Hello, my name is Kenny, and I think AI should not be allowed in schools. AI can be used for many negative things, like making people too reliant on it, creating inappropriate images, and making people feel isolated from one another. AI is capable of very bad things, and if it's used in the wrong way, it can seriously hurt someone's feelings. Finally, AI is hurting kids' ability to do things on their own. If kids keep on using AI, then they're using their abilities to learn. AI doesn't teach kids how to do stuff, it just gives them the answer. This is why AI should not be allowed in school.
Thank you. That was the pro final, con final focus. Okay. Great job, everybody. Judges, if we could just add up the scores.
Those two were really good. The girl in the pink yeah, she was so good.
Where were you?
Sportsmanship, okay? It was very, very close. We had a very hard time even scoring this because I just wanted to give everybody like top scores. But the winners, with a score of 67 compared to... I'm going to say that again because try to control yourself. With a score of 67 to 62, the winners are the con side. Okay? All right. Okay, pro side, can you stand up? Line up here.
Wait, why are we lining up?
You guys sit down. Put your hands out for your high five. Come in front of the table, please.
I'm trying to get out.
Over there. Okay, and you're going to follow me. Okay, now follow me. Great job. Great job.
Good game.
Good job.
Yeah.
4-0. Good job.
Yeah. That was so good.
There's nothing back here. Where are you
Let's
going?
give all of ourselves